Hey guys, happy Friday. I have no idea why 2 o'clock in the morning became my time to do videos, especially since I get up at 6 every day. Thing that I wanted to go over, I have a bunch of loose ends to tie up. Then I want to go into today's actual topic. First order of business is Henry, you'll be thrilled. Tony and I did a video today. It'll be posted tomorrow. Just waiting him to finish the editing. That's part 2 of mine and the Don's series on Teflon TV. Spawned from that series, Tony and I are also going to be doing our own radio show called New York Talk. I think that's what it's going to be called. Tony, don't kill me. And it's going to be an awesome show. We are starting a new channel. He's still going to have his channel. I'm still going to have my channel. But we are going to join as a team, partnership, and do another channel. It's going to be about trials, it's going to be about making a murder, it's going to be about Game of Thrones, movie reviews, gossip, celebrities, you name it. Just two Queens people joining forces, going to rule the world. So keep an eye out for it. New York Talk. We'll definitely both keep you up to date on details, but make sure you remember that, put it in your favorites. Second order of business. I have gotten into a couple of fights tonight. No surprise there. But I've gotten into a couple fights tonight with people in regards to protest and Kratz and everything. So I really want to explain to you guys my side and why I do this. For those of you in my group, it's pretty much a repeat of what I said. I almost dropped out from doing videos anymore. I know some of you guys are like, no, but some of you guys are like, yes. I really did. And not because of trolls or anything like that. Not because of haters either. Because it's very hard to support people that support a family that doesn't support you. And I'm sure Steven would love my videos. I'm sure Brandon would love my videos. I'm sure they would love them. But there's so much negativity coming from certain places that it's very hard to keep it going. So I sat back and I thought, okay, well, why do I do videos? I'm probably never going to meet Steven. I'm probably never going to meet Brendan. But why do I do this? And I realized that I don't do this for them per se. I do this, I mean, obviously I do this for you guys, and for myself, but I do this because of the system. As I've stated in some of my earlier videos, I was in a corrupt system. I know what it's like. I don't know what 10 years are like, and believe me, I am not comparing it at all to people that spend like 20 years in fucking prison. I only did 30 days in county. But I do get what a corrupt court feels like, and that's what I'm fighting for. When I got out of jail, it's the first thing I did. I told my friends, I told my family, I said, Dad, I need to do something about what happened to me so it doesn't happen to anybody else. Now, a lot of cases in family court can be corrupt. I mean, people lose their kids every day. I fortunately did not, which is what made it so corrupt, is that here I'm so bad that you're going to stick me in jail twice, no less, for once 48 hours, once for 30 days, but you never once took away my kid, and you gave me the ability to go, 1,500 miles with my son. The whole thing made no sense, but yet you're going to throw me, a single mom, in jail twice. It was so stupid, but it was so corrupt, and every attorney knew it. So that's what I'm fighting for. That's my personal agenda in this. It's, Steven and Brendan are the catapult to changing the system because it's so worldwide how corrupt the system is. But just don't let anyone kid you that it's not just them. It's a system. From family court to criminal court to federal court, it's all corrupt. And this is the focus of what needs to change in a corrupt system. So whether I get along with certain family members or admins or anything else, you know what? It's fucking meaningless because I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it for everybody that's gotten wronged in a system. So that's where I stand on this. I can't speak for anyone else, but that's where I stand personally. Which brings me to my next order of business, I guess you can say, or secretarial work, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of protests going on, and they are wonderful. The one in the UK, woo woo, love the UK. I think I might move there, but not really, but okay. So one of the things that, everyone is protesting is Stephen and Brendan. What made the UK different is the people that they interviewed, yes, they were, and they have nothing to do with our system, but they were protesting, for Stephen and Brendan. But everyone that they spoke to, they were focused on the system and how wrong the system is. Excuse me. And that's something that I have said for months now, 2-3 months now, that it's the system I'm fighting for. And I noticed that they were too. At this point, as much as we believe they're innocent, they are still convicted killers. Nothing is going to change until their freedom. Nothing is going to change for them unless they get out. Then we'll see change. Then we can do the protest. But I know Jenny Holden, who I adore. She's the sweetest woman in the world. So Jenny, good plug for you. She started a petition for Brendan and Brendan's law about minors in jail. And it's a wonderful petition. I praise it 100%. The reason why I won't sign it, though, is because right now, Brendan is a convicted killer. And, the top guy, mutilation of corpse, everything. Nothing's going to happen while he's a convicted killer. So everybody's putting together all this time and energy, and yes, we all want to believe they're innocent, and time will tell that. Believe me, I do believe it, but time will tell that. We just can't, run before you crawl. Right now it's crawling. We don't know anything. Zellner's not telling us anything, which is another argument I had today. Zellner's not stupid. She's not going to give you, she's not trying this in social media. She's not giving you anything worth a fuck. I mean, everything she says we know already. Everything she tweets we know already. It's common knowledge. She could be right, telling us right when she's totally far left. She's not dumb. She's not a bad attorney. She's one of the best attorneys in the country when it comes to exonerations. The woman has more exonerations than any other lawyer in the world. I'd say she knows what the fuck she's doing. So anyone that wants to say, oh, she's an idiot, or she's this, she's that, trust me, she's not an idiot. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's not going to give anything on social media, just like she's not going to give anything away to admins on Facebook, to strangers on Facebook, and they all think they're in the know. They're not in the know. Zellner is not stupid. She's not going to tell the inside secrets to a bunch of admins on Facebook. So some of you know what I'm talking about. Some of you don't. Just leave it alone at that. Patty D, it's in the know. Secondly, or lastly, whatever, going back to what I was saying about the protest. So everyone needs to protest the corruption. There will be plenty of time to protest for Stephen and Brendan, but we're not going to get anywhere by protesting for Stephen and Brendan. It's not going to happen yet. You can protest the wrongs that got them there, but it's just until they are free and exonerated, they're nothing but convicted killers in the eyes of the law. So I just had to get that out. Lastly, and we know I was going to touch on this before I can't believe I'm at 8.5 minutes already. Kratz's conference with Judge Janine. I have tried to sabotage her on social media. It makes me absolutely sick. But what makes me laugh, honestly, is why is Kratz even doing this? There's two reasons he's doing this. One, to taint a jury again in case there's a new trial, which he didn't learn the first time. Secondly, it's because he's such a narcissist that he wants to prove to everybody how he wasn't wrong and how guilty Stephen is. It doesn't fucking matter what we think. We are so past this point, and it absolutely drives me nuts that he even has the balls to be like, oh, well, I'm going to show you never before seen evidence. Who gives a fuck? I don't care. Like, he's just such an asshole. Diet Sunkist. I know I should be drinking water. Don't forget, pounds for prisoners. Does my face look thinner? No, I'm just kidding. But I've been really good. I haven't worked out because I haven't had time. But, all right, I don't want to get off track because I still have more to talk about. Lastly, we bombarded Judge Janine, and she really is a very well-respected attorney, district attorney. Don't let anyone kid you. She's highly, highly respected, or she was. Why she's doing this with Kratz, I don't know. Why she's getting used by Kratz, I don't know. Maybe she's just like Nancy Disgrace, which I'm kind of thinking she is. But I'd go head to head with her. I don't give a fuck. I'll go head to head with any of these assholes. I don't care. So, anyway, going to what I wanted to discuss. I know there was something I forgot, but well, we're already at 10 and a half minutes. Terry Hendricks in my group, yay Terry, had sent me something the other day that I kind of blew it off at first. I was like, Terry, what is this? This is stupid. But once he's like, just read it, just read it. So I did. And I will post the link. I know I totally slacked last time. It was like 4 in the morning. I was so tired. But I got a link all prepared right here. It was from Orville Jacobs, the one that was put in jail with Stephen Avery back in 4/14 of 06. What makes it really interesting is that it never went anywhere because Dean had said that, you know, that it could be used without counsel or something like that. But the truth is it didn't go anywhere because he was planted there. Dean had proved that Stephen Avery, that Orville Jacobs had no reason to be there. He, according to Wisconsin Court of Law, he was not arrested for anything. He had no pending action. He had nothing in Calumet County. He had some, like, money that was due at the end of the month, but he was in there on the 14th. So once that happened, they threw it out. But what makes it interesting is that Orville Jacobs was trying to get information out of Stephen, and he had said, oh, well, kind of like antagonizing that, hey, you know, the best way to get bleach out of a mattress is to either put a plastic sheet on it, or you can use bleach, or blood out of a mattress, or you can use bleach. You know, it's really good bleach. First of all, if you put bleach on a mattress, I don't think you're going to be able to sleep on it. Secondly, I don't think blood even totally comes out of a mattress, and if it did, it's going to have a big fucking bleach stain. So I don't really see how that's going to help. But what he was trying to do is he was trying to coax Avery into saying something. Which, okay, maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. It was a big case, whatever. But he goes further on to say that Avery had said something like it was his dog's blood, and they found blood on the headboard or on the mattress or whatever. Blood on the headboard. It turns out it was his dog's. Excuse me, obviously it was because we haven't heard anything about it. And it's really interesting, though, that once you read further, he then tells in his sworn statement that he was told by law enforcement not to speak to Avery about the details of the case. That's the stupidest thing I ever fucking heard. There's no way that a policeman or a corrections officer is going to say, hey, by the way, don't talk to Avery about the details of his murder, of his case. Why the fuck not? Cops have no right to tell you what you can talk about to your cellmate. I mean, it's the dumbest thing I ever heard. And the fact that they allowed these notes to go on saying that, you know, he told me this, or he told me that, or he told me this, and then all of a sudden, after he got the information, he cried how, you know, he didn't like Stephen and he was annoying him, and, you know, he wanted to switch cell and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, because you got the fuck out, you liar. And it's just a really interesting letter. And you have to really read it for yourself to get what I'm talking about. But it was ludicrous. Like, a cop's not going to tell you what you can and can't say. Shit doesn't work like that. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys tonight. But I will post a link because it's late and I don't know if I explained it right. But I got all the dirty laundry out, and I didn't want you guys to forget me because I know it was a couple of days and now I don't have to make a video tomorrow because I got Tony's coming. So with that said, don't forget, subscribe to my channel because we got to get big. And don't forget to subscribe to the new channel. It's available. Go on Facebook if you want to lose weight. Pounds for prisoners. The goal is to lose 20,000 pounds worldwide. I got some friends coming in to help me with posting stuff since I'm so overly busy at the moment. And that's it. and we're going to track our weight every day and subscribe. Check out my other videos. I had my first video hit over 10,000, so thank you guys so much. I like the little stuff. I don't care if it has 500,000. It's like 10,000, now I want 1,000,000. I mean, it's just, I think it's awesome. I don't care if I get 2,000, I'm happy. So thank you guys for watching. And if there's anything you guys want me to discuss, because I know we're like running out of stuff to discuss, please leave it in the comments. Tell me what you want me to research. Tell me what you want me to discuss, and I will be happy to discuss it. If you have any questions, I will be happy to address those questions. I wish I could do a Q&A live right now. I don't have the time. So unless you want to do it like 2 in the morning. So again, subscribe to my channel, watch my other videos, check out the website, makingamurderle.com. And that's it. All right. So you guys have a wonderful night. Peace out. Don't forget, pounds for prisoners. Subscribe. Peace out.